So recently I listened to one of Sadhguru's interview. Sadhguru, he's a very wise Indian guru who is really famous in the holistic healing, yoga community, Ayurveda community. And he has very high insights into just the whole science of life, the Ayurveda. And he talks about domestic violence, and he helps us to understand where this is coming from and why it is the way it is. Why are we vulnerable and children? For example, a father comes home from work, he's having a stressful day at work. The societal norm, the social norm is that men are not supposed to, express their emotions. Women, it's normal for women to express their emotions through words or to break down and cry. Men tend to keep things in. But men are humans and they have to let things out. So let's say daddy comes home from work, he's very stressed out, he just wants to punch the wall in, but it so happens that mom says the wrong word and she gets punched, right? And in many cases where a woman is being abused by her partner, she then transfers that abuse to her child. This is a very common thing in the Jamaican culture. And why is it so? Because this husband knows that it's safe. His wife will never hurt him. His children cannot hurt him. They're vulnerable, And so as a reaction, let's say the first time it happens, oops, it's an accident, it happens. No one reported it, it wasn't dealt with. And as humans, we're creatures of habits. We just want to be exposed to something one time, and then the rest is history. It's gonna happen a second time. And chances are when it happens a second time, there's a third time, and then there's a lifetime of abuse. So it's knowing that you're safe to express an emotion. Studies have shown that bullies, for example, every bully has a bully. People who have experienced abuse tend to become abusive. Of course, it's not a linear situation. There are many other factors to consider, right? Abusive behaviors are usually as a result of mental health issues. So we definitely want to check in with these perpetrators' mental health before, punishing them, before putting them in jail. Because for some individuals, like I've heard, that, some people are happy to go to jail or prison because that's the best life they have. They don't have to worry about their meals and they have somewhere to sleep. So they're good. They're looking for the next, the next sentence, right? So that doesn't bring about a solution. And we want to change the narrative. We want to not see them as perpetrators, but we want to see them as victims. Because usually they have a sad story. They're usually sad people. And the pain that they inflict upon another is really the pain that they're suffering from. And just like COVID-19 pandemic, it's like a virus. It's looking for its next host. It has to, move on. It has to strive and thrive. And so it sucks one host dry, and then it wants a new body, and then it wants to take over the world. It has a consciousness of itself. So we want to get to the root of the matter. Art is a good way of helping others to express their emotions. The meaning of art is really to express. And it's a very divine way of expressing because, studies have shown that there's a direct connection to heaven and the artist. And not, heaven can be seen as, divinity, universe, God, or goddess, depending. And studies have shown where, there are places in the world that have used art as a way of creating change, art as a tool for social change.